Hi there, in this screencast I'm going to show you how to add some more gameplay information to the screen when the game is running to make your game a little more interesting to watch. So what I'm talking about here is I'm going to add information that says how much farther each caveman, how many more pixels each caveman has to travel before they win the game. So I'm going to go into the My World class, and I'm going to make two new text variables. One is going to be called red pixels to go, and one is going to be called yellow pixels to go. And then I'm also going to make corresponding int variables called red pixels remaining and yellow pixels remaining. And you know what? To be consistent about it, let me call this one meaning message. And yellow pixels remaining message. We'll say text instead of message. So basically what's going to happen is as the game goes on, in the ACT method, new values for red pixels remaining and yellow pixels remaining will be constantly computed and displayed to the user as text. So let me create the text objects in the constructor. So I'm going to say red pixels remaining dot text, and I can already see that I misspelled it up here. Or I'm sorry. There, that's better. And then let me say, I'll just pixels to go, color.red, and I'm going to say 50. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the yellow pixels remaining text. And that would be in yellow. Oh, and you know what? Before I even... so let's see, what did I misspell? Pixels remaining... oh. Yellow pixel remaining. There we go. And let me initialize the actual number of pixels they each have remaining at the time the game starts. So this would be okay. So what did I say they win? They win when they pass 200 from the left edge of the screen. So I've already created my red guy and yellow guy. So I'm going to say red pixels remaining equals get width minus 200. So that would be the point at which somebody wins, that many pixels across the screen. And then it would be minus where they are now. So for the red guy, it would be red guy dot get location dot get x. and then it would be yellow pixels remaining equals, once again, it's going to be the width of the screen minus 200, and then you're going to subtract out where he is now. Let's see, what is it? No, it's just get X, not get location. I'm thinking of something else. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now when the game is in running mode, we're constantly, well, we want to add, oh, actually, you know what? So let's do, when we make the text objects, we're going to say yellow pixels remaining plus pixels to go. Oh no, I should say red, and then this is going to go for yellow. So basically I'm making the message that's going to concatenate the number of pixels remaining to the message pixels to go. And then, you know what, let me put little exclamation points. Alright, so when the game starts, I'm going to say add object text, and I'm going to add it to the right edge, near the right edge of the screen. And so the yellow guy's at 700 pixels down. So let me say 700 and then let's see. So I'm going to take a stab. I'm going to say get width minus 200. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the red guy. So that's going to make it appear at the end of the race, kind of on the right edge of the screen somewhere. And his needs to be at 800 because so that it's in line with the course that he's running, or the same level vertically. Okay, so when the game is running, then we constantly need to recompute the yellow pixels remaining. We need to update it, and the formula is still the same. It's still going to be get width minus yellow guy dot get x, or I'm sorry, get width minus 200 minus yellow guy dot get x. And for the red guy, it's going to be the same thing. Okay, now I don't need to re-add those objects to the world because I already added them right here when the game was in startup mode, and I'm just going to have to call the set text message to update it. So I'm going to say yellow pixels remaining text dot set text, and what am I going to do? I'm going to set it to be up here, but I don't have to specify the font or the size. And then, of course, I would do the same thing for red. Okay, so then when somebody wins, I also have to remove, I still want to remove those both of those objects. So I'm going to say remove object, yellow, pixels remaining text, and remove object, red pixels remaining text. So I need to do that every time somebody wins, or if it turns out to be a tie, anytime the game ends. Okay, and then when I start the game again, I need to recompute everything and set everything, add those messages to the screen again. So I'm gonna reposition, recompute, red pixels remaining, yellow pixels remaining, and then add those text objects to the world again. So okay, so let's see if this works. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So I'm going to do, is it updating itself? Yes, it is. Okay. Oops. All right, I like it.